Welcome to QualiMed version 3 that helps you generate comprehensive test cases for just from such software requirements using the power of AI. In this particular case, we are considering a simpler scenario which doesn't have any compliances to do with and doesn't have any requirements. However, we do have a prompt that we would obviously give um, the system to design the test cases for. So this is authentication and access control. You can probably go through the requirement. Basically, it's regarding access and 2FA, and obviously some session scenarios as well. And we'll go ahead and see advanced settings. You can also actually configure your system instructions. Right now, I'm just assuming the AI to actually act as a very expert QA engineer, and then obviously a few things here. By default, these are just these scenarios, but I would probably add a security and let's say usability as the categories as well, and let's generate the test cases. So this will probably take some time because it has a bunch of categories. So I'll probably cut the video here, and once we process the entire patch, it should be a few dozen test cases or something like that. But that is this is the scenario, and we'll get back to when the test case is ready. By then, I'll probably show you a few more settings. For example, you can obviously turn on the light mode, dark mode, and you have you can do it from here as well. Default export format. You can actually set up your API key, and also you can configure a few parameters here. And this is your Jira configurations. We have other configurations as well, for example, Azure DevOps and Polarian. But right now we are currently looking into this particular user just has a Jira configuration to it. So you have to give it the Jira instance URL, the username, and the API token, which will be actually generated, and the board key. Essentially, that's the requirement that the board needs to have. And let's see if okay, it is still processing, so probably it needs a little bit more time. So we'll get back to. I'll cut the video here, and we'll return when the batch is completely processed. So yeah, a break comes here. So now we're back. Just a couple of seconds ago, the test suite was completed. There are like 53 test cases generated for these things. Obviously, you can configure your AML of choice. Right now, it's defaulting Jira because I have a Jira board. And you can also see the test cases output here as Markdown, PDF files. Let's see if I can expand that. Let me open with, let's say, text edit just to be safer. And you can also have a JSON file. Obviously, I'll not expand that. And you can also create test cases directly from here. For example, this particular thing fails for you, so you can have the ticket made for this use case, and it actually makes that thing on the board itself, and you can go and see this is your complete requirement that comes out, and the preconditions, steps, data, and whatever you expected, and that's your ticket made. So that's the simpler use case. And